Eric. Sorry about that. Like I said, my computer's over here and I'm not always completely prepared. Um, I do have something to say. We need to point out Blackwater. Eric Prince, the owner of Blackwater, who proclaims himself to be a Christian. Actually, I think this guy is a bit of a derogatory, hating machine who seems to hate every walk of life. The very walks of life that we as Americans embrace. We don't always like it ourselves, but you know what? It's not up to us to judge them. Everyone has their time, and for some of them, you know, when they get their time, they may not be impressed with the results of it, but the fact of the matter remains. Right now, he is his own private army. We give him millions of dollars in order to form his army. These people are made up of private guerrilla groups, mostly of mercenary descents. These people are people who just kill for a dollar, and they don't give a flying hoot about nothing, which includes the United Nations and the rules of war and the rules of engagement. They don't give a flying fart about none of this. I'm going to try to keep it clean because I really got upset about this. This is a call for impeachment. If Mr. Cheney actually did hand choose this man to protect us, then Mr. Cheney himself is defending a racist and a group of racists who in Iraq actually were shooting at some people. One of Mr. Cheney's personal Praetorian Guard happened to have used the N-I-double-G-E-R word, which I find terribly disturbing. So this is a white guy who works for Blackwater. I'd be interested to know flat out how many black people actually work for Blackwater. Mr. Prince, we're putting you on notice. Maybe you don't care because now you have more than enough money, but I think America needs to be concerned because you have more than enough helicopters and more than enough armor, more than enough personal body armor, and a great set of mercenaries. You could probably overpower Washington, D.C. if you pulled all your troops back to the United States. So I think America needs to put you on notice right now that when you return to this country, you'll return with clips empty, and you will return in a peaceful manner. And I don't care, you and I can take it outside, because America, we need to stop this. This has become something that they're over there just taking pot shots at people, just like the Israelis take pot shots at Gaza children. I mean, you guys should watch some of my favorites videos. Some of this stuff's alarming, and America, we need to wake up to it. This is a global economy. This is a global situation. I mean, we could literally, as citizens of the globe, we could free our nations of all these governments that otherwise seem to be just bent on our own destruction, and they choose to go about it in several dozen ways. And the more I look into this and the deeper it gets, it seems to be more alarming to me. I don't want to point out anyone as a finger now, but what I do want to say are the violations of the Constitution, the pure violations of the Constitution, and the error in the writing of our forefathers. Lots of rules have been broken, America. You know, this comes back to my stand down, no confidence vote, because if we do this, we as the people really can bring our government to its knees and make them sit down and renegotiate with us a calm peace that is probably well deserved for the entire globe, because let's face it, we've been pounding on everyone, and even China. You know, you're citizens of a greater nation and a greater planet, and a call for peace is my plea to you. Please, I know you're ordered to do whatever you have to do, but as citizens and neighbors and parents and children, we need to make a better world. And if we listen to these propaganda machines roll out and spew their trash, and we begin to believe it and hear it over and over again, then we are truly lost as a people and probably deserve whatever comes about. Obama actually had a meeting with Muammar Gaddafi, supporting his position to some extent, and we all understand he's just trying to defend himself. But by the same token, Mr. Gaddafi, Colonel Gaddafi, with all respect, you need to put your thumb down on this and get this to stop, because I really think if we just put the wall around Israel, then and turn it into like a national monument, a global monument, and I guess the outsides of those walls of that great place will have to become the Wailing Wall for the Jew. I'm sorry, but I think if we put a moratorium on this, then the fact of the matter is there will be a lot more peace, because everyone seems to want just some little sliver of property there, and I don't get it, because if everyone's killing everyone else, why really are they killing each other? Moving on, that was all in my last. Just for the record, and a lot of people already know this. Dennis Kucinich, I'm not plugging him again because I really hate lifelong politicians. I think people should be sitting these posts, not politicians. I think a career politician is just sad who spends 20 years in the Congress. I think it's just pathetic, because they never really contributed to society. And being a congressman and voting on my life isn't really a contribution. It's a job, and it's not even meant to be a real job. It's meant to be a post that you sit and then you return to your private life, and you people just have too much control. Which brings me over to lobbying. Lobbying should be made illegal, plain and simple, simply because these people are the lobby. There's no people's lobby up there. These lobbies happen to be for big oil, big medicine, big space exploration, the war machine, funding and fueling, lining congressmen and senators, lining their pockets, presidential candidates trying to raise the money. So we need to come up with a way of funding a war, or I'm sorry, come up with a way of funding candidates that's a little less. Maybe if they feel like donating, they can just, these major corporations can donate to one large slush fund, and then depending on how many candidates we as the American people quantify as being the number of people that we'll designate to vote on every 4 years, there's a really good chance that there'll be a lot less money donated, and a lot more people. Informed citizenry, folks, I do this because I want to try to help to bring everybody up to speed, because I'll tell you frankly, I'm a simple-minded guy, and I like to break things down to their common denominators so that I can help to try to use or just understand the information and then use it to help relay back to you, because apparently plans within plans seem to be lying everywhere, and conspiracy theories abound, but no one seems to have any proof. And there are some people out there who know the whole truth, and we need you to start speaking up and doing this, please. I'm tired of our secret government. They're so secretive, they hide plans. So that comes back to that skull and bones plans and how America has been duped. We want to believe what we see on the press, but there's no freedom in press today. That's all gone. That's all over with. That's out. Because if you don't report what they tell you to report, you're going down. And you guys just need to start taking those bold steps, just like during previous war eras, to bring the truth about. Because in World War II, we did the noble thing, and we did the honorable thing as soldiers and Americans, and we helped lots of people. But right after World War II is when Israel began to flare up. And this is my second call out for anti-Zionism. If we're supporting Zionism, we need to withdraw all your monies. And any other countries, we're gonna pull the ticket on you guys, because we need to fix what's at home right now. And if we don't get to the business of it, we may never have the opportunity of fixing this nation. I want to bring up Lenny Bruce. He was a good, smart man. You can find him right here on YouTube. Just take a look around. He was a pretty funny, smart guy. And then Scooter Libby went to jail for his obvious portrayal of lies and handing up bad paperwork. That's a real piece of American justice there. That's the first step in showing America what's really happened at the White House concerning the invasion in Iraq. So if he went off falsified documents, guess what? It's over, guys. So this is the first step. They proved they were falsified documents. This is the first step of getting convictions on all of you, which of course the next president will give you amnesty. Seems to be how it rolls in this country, and I think it sort of has to stop. But hey, world leaders seem to be world leaders, and that's how it goes. So they're all given a little bit of amnesty every time. The yellow cake uranium issue, just so you know, he got 2 years. Yellow cake uranium was supposed to have been sold to Saddam Hussein for his nuclear program. And America, I think that's it for me. Big 4 seconds left. See ya.